Hey guys, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you happen to be. Um, Obviously another choppy day, right? We get a pretty good move in the morning, and then we just kind of sit here and chop the rest of the afternoon. Not too much to go over, but I'll show you my conditions and what I'm expecting going into Friday tomorrow. Um, so obviously coming into today and yesterday, with this candle closing over this, we expected previous day highs to be taken out. We got that on NQ here. You see, we took previous day high here, so this candle closed above here. So tomorrow we should take out. I think what was today's high up at 896. So we should breach that tomorrow, if not tonight. YM also took previous day highs here. This was yesterday's high. YM took that today. Very interesting though on ES. What do you notice? ES did not take previous day high. ES decided to leave perfect equal highs sitting right here at 5020. Pretty much telling us that we can expect to go back up here. Yeah, I say like ES doesn't like the ES equal highs don't matter too much, but when they are this far apart and on the hourly time frame, they should be on the hourly. They're on a 4 hour. They're daily equal highs. So these are significant, especially when our main draw is up here at 5028 at all-time highs. So ES going to continue grinding towards there going into tomorrow, I think. Um, so NQ daily, obviously nothing else to really see here. Today, you guys remember yesterday? Uh, this was the 4 hour I was saying to pay attention to. Going to be the same thing going into tomorrow, right? Just look how this is being respected here. This is a 4 hour order block. You see how these candles are both respecting this 4 hour order block here now. Expecting still higher prices here on NQ as long as ES has not taken all-time highs here. And then again, we just get into today. It's just straight chop. But we can learn some things based on today though. Um, we can always pay attention to what our 50%. Remember, we got one right here. This was our little dump post lunch. Everyone thought, oh, we're going down here. We're going for data lows down here. No, we're just going 50%, right? The same thing happened this morning too, right? Or was it? Or no, that was the same thing. Well, maybe not here. Let's see. Or was it? I pointed out this morning to you guys. Oh, okay, it's right here. So if we get rid of this hourly, you see it's also 15-minute, 50% too. But if you draw it from this high to this high as well, um, let's see, so this candle happened. So I guess the high would have been here. But look how like 50% gets respected. We come up, take a new high. After we take a new high, it's very plausible we come back down. What happens? We come down and we take hourly 50%, which would be down here. You see how the market's just sitting here in a range, right? But still, 50% is still a very valid thing to pay attention to. If we go on, this is something else I wanted to show you. Obviously, this was the afternoon. I thought we were going to get some kind of long up to these equal highs right here. So these will be something to mark. We'll keep them marked right here with equal highs, so we know to watch them throughout Asia, London, and if we don't take them overnight and we're still close to them tomorrow morning, they can be a draw and a target for us going into tomorrow. This is something that's very interesting here. Again, another 50%. Why it's so important. Look how we have respected this 50%. Nobody closes underneath, right? We do have this little 5 minute down here. Maybe we could come down and tap into, but notice how the bodies respect that 50% line. That's why it's just so vital. You always pay attention to where 50% is, because yeah, it may look like we're just going to straight dump here, but no, we're just coming down to hit 50%. Fill in this 5 minute FEG. It turns out this was a 15-minute FEG, and you see how price bounces and holds there and respects 15 minutes or 50%. So just always have to be attentive and pay attention to where those are, whether going up or down, right? Because I mean, this is also 50%. here as well, right? Like we're at 50% here. Maybe we get some kind of short back down, but then when 50% is being respected, on this leg compared to this leg, maybe it's just 50% down just to go back up higher, which I think will be the case with especially with these equal highs staring us in the face right here. But other than that, what's something else? Oh, the other thing I wanted to point out was obviously we had data lows today, right? We had data lows sitting right here. And I say like I'm not worried about them until like the market shows like some aggressiveness down towards it. Thought we might get that here, but again, you have to pay attention to the little things. Like these volume imbalances are little nuisances. Like they do not want to go unfilled. The market doesn't like to continue, and we see that here. The market wanted to go higher, but we left a volume imbalance. So guess what? We had to come back down, hit that volume imbalance, thinking, and a lot of people caught shorts here, thinking, oh, data lows. Nope, volume imbalance, very bottom of it, right back up. So you just have to pay attention to those as well. Really, there was this just sloppy PA here, so I'm just going to show you guys like the bigger picture of what went on today. Like, your 50%, your volume imbalances. It's just all stuff that I watched on a daily basis to kind of help form and keep my bias in the right direction here. But yeah, I mean, if you go to your hourly charts, like this is just sloppy. No one wants to get caught in this. Um, it does kind of look like a bunch of LR building up here. LR to the upside, take us up to these equal highs. London might get a nice long up to there, but other than that, not much else. We took two plays today. Both were basically one was we took profit and we hit stop loss on the rest because we didn't go to break even, and the other one we trimmed, and then we also got stopped at break even. So not a big points day, just because I mean it's so hard to trade with precision in this type of seek and destroy range. So, but I mean it makes sense though, right? Because all this expansion here tells us like the markets have to cool down as well. So, and one more thing I wanted to point out today. Um, Big thing is now we put in a daily FEG, a new daily order block here. So maybe price comes down to here. Um, hits to fills in the bottom of this daily, fills in the daily, and then it goes higher. Or what do you notice here? You see another daily volume imbalance sitting here. So maybe I don't know. It depends on where price opens. We'll have to see if this daily volume imbalance gives us a little like support to keep pushing higher here. But then again, we're so high. I mean, we could dump it any time. But like I said, ES we're waiting on that 5028, and YM and ES also aren't showing any signs of really letting up anytime soon. But my ES traders, I'm sorry, but this is pain. If NQ looks like that on the 5 minute, I can't imagine what how ES is to trade here. But this is just madness. But yeah, ES just watching these hourly equal highs. I think once we push through here, we'll get some kind of push up to 5028. I'm going to mark that on this chart here, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. But 5028 is the level we're looking for all-time highs on ES. Equal highs, there's not even an hourly to watch tonight, so I guess on ES, watch this 15-minute tonight. Same thing on NQ. Watch this 15-minute. Also, remember it's right at that 50% mark. Body's respecting 50% here as well on ES. So yeah, and then same thing on NQ. I just showed you the 15-minute, but use that as a bias for in early kind of thing to watch NQ going into the evening. Close below this. We'll probably go down and sweep these lows here. And then one more thing. Uh, where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Okay, so this is going to be important as well. Forgot to mention this, but you guys know, like the last couple of days, we've been putting in hourly FEGs, right? Like yesterday, we put in an hourly FEG on the morning pump. We put one in today. What do you notice? Market always comes back for them. So just very important. Like just pay attention. If we get some kind of morning pump and put in an hourly FEG, beware that we could come back, give us a 50%. It could be a 50% or just to come down and fill these hourly FVGs. 'Cause remember, they don't have to go unfilled. You see how this one is still being respected here. The buyers are still respecting this. So as long as this holds overnight, and that 15 minute I just pointed out right here, expect price to be bullish going into tomorrow morning. If not, we're starting a nice little 50-minute sell model down to at least these lows down at 792. So with that, I hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.